Hey guys, I would like to share with you the resolution of the challenge which I recently faced. And the challenge was to create the abbreviations with the capital letters from the words which was added by the user to one of the input controls. On one side you can see the examples how this is working. So for instance from the Power Platform it is creating the abbreviation of the PP. And in this video I would like to share with you how I get there. Of course I will show the final function, but I think it is also a really good learning curve to get familiar with the with function for all split and the concat, which is reusable in a lot of scenarios. So even if you are not benefiting directly from this example, I'm sure that it will be a good lesson learned for your Power Platform, for your Power Apps skills. Okay, let's go. I will now use the empty input text control to add some dummy content and to make sure that the abbreviation has been generated. Inside of the designer, I am selecting the same control and pointing your attention to the delay output property. I change the value from the false to true. And why I did that? It is because every time if it is set to false, every press on my keyboard is triggering the function which is responsible for generation of the abbreviation, and this is not good for the performance. So after changing the delayed output to true, only when I will finish writing the function will trigger, which is much better for the performance. So it is a single execution of that function when the user will finish writing. Now let's jump to the abbreviation control, and on the default property of that control I added following function. The first step is the with function, and what with function is doing, it is allowing me to create a local variable for my formula in the context of the with function. The first part of the with function is the initialization of the variable or variables. I created only a single variable where I am storing all of the words from the user input. Later on, I can call that variable and I can reuse it inside of my formulas. What I would like to do now to demonstrate to you the whole idea is just to capture the split function, and I will take it and add it as the items to the first gallery which I prepared ahead. If I will drop it here, and I can already see the results of the function execution. So this is a neat way how you can preview your data. How this is working? Based on the separator, in my case it is a space, and the content which user provided, the split function is creating the table with the results. For me, they are the single words. To represent that better, to my gallery, I will now add a label control so we can all see the words. Let's move back to the main formula. With the with function, I'm creating the variable which is storing the result of the split function, which is a table of the words. Then for every word with the ForAll function, I want to perform further operations. What I also did here is that I use the as operator to refer to a single record inside my words table. This is not mandatory, because if I would remove that and replace in this place the value with the this record, it would still work. But I think with such a notation it is clearer when you need to refer to the formula later on. It is easier to understand what is happening inside of this formula. Additionally, based on my experience, I noticed that the as operator is sometimes the only way how you can provide the correct context to the Power Apps engine. If you are performing the operations in the nested loops with the as operator, you are providing the exact context. So if you would have two times the this record, it would be hard for the Power Apps to understand what you really exactly want to do, or which context Power Apps should refer to. And I'm not sure if you know, but you can also use the as operator inside of the gallery. And I will do that in a second. Yet before moving forward, let's see what is happening inside of the ForAll loop. I am taking every word and using the split again. The split is written in a little bit different way. As the separator, I am not using anything. And with that notation, it will split the word for each letter. and I want to take only the first letter from every word, and this is what is happening here. So let's see how this is done inside of the galleries. I will copy that, I will move back to my first gallery and I will use as operator, and now there is no change, but in my label you will see that I don't use anymore the this item. I can use the word operator. That is giving me a chance to set as the items exactly the same function which I copied. So there is no errors. I'm using the word instead of the this item, and this will work. Final bit is to add in my label the representation of every letter which is in my words. You can see that it is done and it is working here. Of course, what I am doing only the capture of the first letter of every word, and it is done here. If I will now copy this part of the formula and add additional label to my main gallery, it will show me exactly what I am looking for. So only the first letter of every word. And this is what is happening here. But this data are the tabular data, so they are inside of the table. And thanks to the final part, or almost the final step of the whole formula, thanks to the concat function, I can take the tabular data and transfer that to the string. And this is what I'm doing in this step. I'm saying that for this tabular information, for first letters of my words, I want to concat them into a single string. The results of the ForAll functions are the value. And every value, every result, I am connecting without any type of the space or anything like that. If I would change that to, for instance, slash, it will be right away represented. So concat is allowing me to transform the tabular data to a string. Yeah, let's remove that. And finally, all of the data which I have, I'm taking to upper to display only the capital letters. Okay, guys, this is it. I hope you like it. I hope it will help you not only with resolving the challenge of the abbreviations, but it will also give you the insight to the functions which I was using. So the with, concat, ForAll, and split. I really think that with this manipulation of the string to the tabular data and tabular data to the string, you can achieve a great results. Of course, if you will have any type of the question, let me know. I will try to answer them. And with that, I wish you a great day and have fun with the Power Apps, with the whole Power Platform. Cheers.